It's my final fantasy. Every single time I hear you say, if I rise, I will not crash. I will not fall from first to last. Till nothing's left inside, I will not lead you down a broken path. With every breath and every stride, I still need you here by my side to take me by the hand when once again I'm blinded by the light. We won't back down from a fight. No, we won't back down from a fight. There's nothing that I wouldn't do after everything that we've been through. We won't back down from a fight. And we'll stay alive. We will stay alive. I'm ready now to make a stand.
User was moved to your channel.
Hello. Gravity?
Voices seem to come alive. I hear only what I need to survive. Is this my final fantasy? Every single time
Microphone
I hear you
muted.
say,
Sound microphone activated.
I will not crash. I will not fall from first to last. Till nothing's left inside, I will not lead you down a broken path. With every breath and every stride, I still need you here by my side to take me by the hand when once again I'm blinded by the light. We won't back down from a fight. No, we won't back down from a fight. There's nothing that I wouldn't do after everything that we've been through. We won't back down from a fight. And we'll stay alive. We will stay alive. We'll stay alive. We will stay alive. Going down. It's going down.
Hey, I know you think you the one, homie.
It's going
But can't nobody escape gravity.
It's going down. Going down.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Gravitational Pool. My name is Gravity, but you guys can call me at Gravity620. Hope you guys are
Sound
doing
resumed.
well tonight. Tonight we have a good one for you. It is going to be the Ris3n community versus Gosu. Now we've played these guys before, and every time we play Gosu, it definitely is a great matchup. Tonight I am joined not by Stillfly, but Swarmonomics. How you doing tonight, Swarmonomics?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh man, I couldn't be any less better. I'm so happy to be back. For those who don't know, unfortunately, missed a couple of days there from getting to stream. Internet got shut off, and that is never a good thing
Ouch.
when you're a streamer. But we are glad to be back, and going to be a good one. So, this is for the VSL, and this is the playoffs. So both teams are going to go through. So definitely will be a lot on the line, a lot wanting to go through to the next round. So should be an action-packed one. Make sure you're.
Do we know what our first matchup is?
Not yet. They are picking the maps right now, and picking. I'm not sure who's playing it. It looks like first map is Eastwatch.
Cool.
So we'll be in a good one here. Make sure.
That is one of my favorite maps.
Yeah, it's one that's really interesting.
I think it really encourages macro play or proxying, and I really like those things. I don't like cheese that's just straight out of the base as much. I think it's a lot more interesting when it's proxied or just macro, and Eastwatch is perfect for either of those things.
Yeah, it's definitely different from, like, say, like Backwater, where it's so short and it just has such an open path to each base that you can really, that most times you see a lot of cheese from that map. So it's nice to see, like, a map like that that's able to, you know, like you said, have that macro play and be able to really kind of play out. So, not too bad. Alright, looks like we're getting ready to get loaded in here. Make sure I update who is playing on whose team. Move that out of the way. Alright. So many players in this map. Okay, High Swasser, and looks like Wind. Alright.
Wind is actually a friend of mine in real life.
Oh, really? That's awesome. It's always cool.
Yeah.
It's always cool whenever you do get to see someone, or if you know someone in, you know, real life, as we say, but like just someone that you've known or whatever, get to play online and get to see them not only grow as a player, but just as like a friend and stuff. Sometimes it's just really cool to see.
I love watching him play Clan Wars.
Definitely. And he did stuff up there. No lean flood, please. And then I get lean flood. that's funny, November. Guys, I do apologize. There is a little bit of a delay, 90 seconds. So if I don't respond automatically to your good stuff, that is why. But it looks like we are loading into the first map here. And
I'm not in it.
You're not in it?
No, no one invited me.
What? Uh-oh. Hold on, let me...
Rip.
Alright, well, we'll put you into the next one then.
Alright.
Well, it looks like we might have a little bit of a time warp.
I'll just watch it from the stream.
Alright. We'll get you into the next... There we go, cool. Alrighty, let's get into this, guys, and then we will make sure we get Swarmonomics in here in the next one for sure. Alright. There we go. Alright, guys, let's get it started in here. Make sure we're... Okay, cool. Alrighty, guys. In at the bottom left-hand corner on Eastwatch, representing Born Gosu, he is the Green Terran player. It is High Swasser. Ah. I totally screwed that up. Okay. Fix this real quick. There we go. Alright, guys. And in the top, representing the Ris3n community, it is the blue Protoss. It is Wind. Man. My program messed up. Guys, fire me. Alright, guys. We'll get into this. We'll screw with the intros later. Alright, so TVP. Going to be a good one here. Terran doing a little bit of scouting. Just seeing what exactly the Protoss is doing. Interesting strategy coming out from Wind. He's actually blocking off his natural. This is definitely something that a lot of Protoss do during PVZs to make sure that Ling Floods don't get in, but looks like he is just trying to secure his base, make sure that everything is how it needs to be. High Swasser scouting around, making sure there's no proxies behind this. He has his expansion coming out, and looks like just a normal Reaper into factory, so doesn't look like anything too cheeky so far from either side. Actually going with the Zealot for the Protoss Wind. Definitely going to make sure he saves up some gas and able to produce maybe some higher gas units, even though he has only taken one gas so far. It definitely opens up him being able to expand early, get that economy going, and really try to get something going here. Reaper's going to come in here into Wynn's base. Going to start work on these probes. Probe's going to try to get a sick wrap around here. But to no avail. Going to cause... Ooh, he's just sending that Zealot across. So really just trying to stop this Reaper here. And it looks like he will get the surround. Oh, just barely gets out. But that Reaper is so low right now. Doing so much damage right now. Oh, man, this is just so bad. 2 probe kills so far, and it does finally get taken out. Zealot, on the other hand, is trying to take down this depot and really just trying to poke around, see what is going on. Is forced back, though, with these Marines, so not too crazy yet. But we do have a couple of depths going to come in, and we'll begin to put on some pressure. Depths definitely can be dangerous if not taken care of properly. And with the tankiness of the Zealot coming in, this is definitely kind of a scary little poke here. He's definitely got to make sure he moves these Marines around. And looks like he is going to... Oh no. He's going to clean up these Marines. He does get the Zealot, which is nice, but these Adepts are going to be able to kind of move around here. Cyclone does come out, though, so he will be able to actually push these Adepts back with this Cyclone, so that's pretty nice. But he does shade in. Oh, nice lift there on the depot just in time, making sure he doesn't get in there. It would have been so devastating for the Terran player. Does actually push back that other Adept, so not a bad hold so far. Does kind of suck losing those Marines, but in the end, he was able to kind of push that back and still keep all of his goody-goody bases and whatnot. Looks like gonna be mines. More than likely, he's gonna try to do some mine drops here and really just try to get some pressure going. Stargate is gonna be the follow-up here from Wind, and the Adept pressure is gonna continue on for him as well. Really gonna make sure Highswasser actually stays behind instead of trying to be offensive here, which I really like. If you can keep the Terran player at home, keep him on the defensive, really opens up a Protoss player to be able to expand, be able to build up what he really wants to do in the end game. So we will see exactly what his end game choice will be. Ooh. Adept's just doing so good. Try and make sure that they don't get in the base here. Widowmine's gonna burrow. Ooh, able to get one of those Adepts. The other mine just walking around. He actually isn't doing anything with it here. Alright. Is able to finally clean that up, so very nice there. We do have another Adept coming across, but I imagine that he is just going to do that as a little bit of a, I'm still being pressured. But not terrible. Void Ray actually going to be what he goes into. Void Rays by themselves aren't that great. You can usually be pretty good against them if you have a good army composition, but if you can build up a mass of those with that damage buff that they have, that's definitely very scary for any army to go against, let alone a Terran army to have to face against. Are going to have a little bit of a mine drop coming from Highswasser. He has such a weird name, Highswasser. And it looks like he will be able to get in here, maybe get a couple probe kills, which would be really nice, but we will see. Alrighty, Mevac's gonna come in. Should be able to start doing that, and we have additional Stargates coming down, so definitely this Protoss wants to go into that area. If he can get some good mine hits, he doesn't see this. 5 probes do go down, and now the probes are coming around. Does he come back around and pick these up? Yes, he does. Oh man, that is just so cost efficient right there. He does force the Protoss in here, but just too late. I should force him to get some... Ooh, he even scouts this gold base. That is just so nice. Oh. Void Ray will kind of clean this up. Picks up one of the mines and has to scurry away. Oh, will he get the second one? Oh man, that is just so good. Scans around, sees exactly what his opponent is doing. We do see that he is going into this air army, so he will be able to prepare for this. He does have quite a few Widow Mines. He does have quite a few Marines and a Cyclone. So, I mean, he definitely is prepared against a air army from the Protoss. If he can continue to do these little pressures, continue to do some drops, and if he can get damage like he is doing, he should be definitely in a good position here. The only bad thing right now is because of how walled off his base is here, the Protoss definitely can't move his army out as efficiently. Maybe if he gets blink, he can actually blink out and be okay. But having to move out one at a time, especially if there's an engagement going to go on, definitely can be scary here. Looks like we are going to have a little bit of push here on the third. Make sure he can deny this gold base here. And that is a scary Terran army. If those mines can get some really good hits, oh man, I don't know if this Protoss army can handle it. +1 air weapons does finish for the Protoss. And it looks like we have +1 armor, or actually +1 weapons for the Terran. Icewalker trying to set this up. He scans, sees that there is no army in this base. He does burrow his mines, and he's going to get the deny here. I love this so much. It actually is forcing the Protoss player back. Does get that third on the gold. This is just so huge, and he is going to come in here with these Widow Mines into the natural. Going to try to burrow these. I don't know if he's actually paying attention here, the Protoss army and all, but neither is... Okay, there he is. No, he's not. Oh, man. 11 probe kills. 15 probe kills altogether. This is just massive. More Widow Mines burrow. And there is no detection with this Protoss army. This is just so devastating right now. It does force the Protoss player in this defensive position. And it looks like Bornwasser are going to start trying to get in here. But the power of those Void Rays might be too much here. He's going to try to get on top of these Void Rays, but... with all these Stalkers, with all these Void Rays, he should be okay. But he definitely needs to get some detection here. I mean, he has a couple of... does have a couple of photon cannons, so he has a little bit of detection, but not really where it counts. And now we have this like little parade push coming out from the Terran. He feels so good about this right now. Alrighty, good Widow Mine hits. Gonna try to reduce some of the meat shield here. Or some of the shield from these Protoss. And is forced back just a little bit. Trying to be careful he doesn't overextend. He's in a good position, but if he throws this is definitely a scary. And just Void Rays and the carrier is here. Now he needs to get a couple more carriers if he's really wanting to make an impact in this army. Interceptor's going to come out here, but there's just so many Marines, so many Widow Mines. The Widow Mine's trying to focus on those little interceptors. And the Terran player's going to make a move here. Void Race is putting out so much damage. Actually hitting some of his own units. This is not good at all. This will force us back, and there's just no goodness coming from that. Carrier's still alive. And now there are going to be more carriers coming. He's actually trying to chrono those out, I believe. Get as many as he can. Well, more and more interceptors are making their way out. The good thing is Heiswasser really hasn't taken any economical damage, so he's able to kind of replenish his army pretty well, especially being ahead in workers. But I don't know, this army from the Protoss looking a little scary. If he continues to wait, continues to let all of these carriers get out, all of these Void Rays, this army could be deadly. Does he have... Okay, he does have a couple of medevacs on the way. It looks like he's going to try for another drop here. At least deny another base. And finally, looks like he will get a third base of his own here. Wind, really having to play defensive. He does finally get that robotics facility, start getting some observers, and that's really going to help him out in this army composition. And if he can get like a mothership, he'd be in a really good position. But at the same time right now, just sitting back, he's really having some trouble here. Heiswasser is going to drop in the base of the Protoss player, and it's going to go back on to work against these probes. 7 probes do go down, will force him out, but nice micro here. Nice focus fire on that one medevac, taking out a good chunk of this army. But we do have another attack here in the natural. here comes that Protoss Air Army. Gonna pick up that medevac, clean this up, but this is gonna force him to go in. Actually cleaning this up and gonna push the Terran back quite a bit now. This Protoss army just looking so devastating right now, and with mainly Marauders in this army, there's just not a whole lot that shoots up. Tank's gonna come down, but they can't shoot as well. They don't have no protection. Force back here. Very well done. Looks like he's gonna try for another drop here into the natural. This might get cleaned up as well. He's actually kind of hurting himself doing this. Really needs to kind of sit back, but at the same time, he needs to put some damage on. These Void Rays just doing so much damage. He does get a couple more probe kills, but this is just going to get cleaned up once again behind this. I mean, he's really not macroing up. He does have 7 Marines and a Marauder, but really does not have the production going. And we have a hidden base down here in the right side. Oh man, this is just going to be terrible. Tank's going to siege up. And it looks like he might start trying to pressure a little bit. Oh, we still have a Marauder in here. 7 probes altogether do go down. Oh, man. Behind this, we do have the 3rd base taken for Heiswasser, but little does he know that there is a hidden base. And here comes this air army. Oh, he gets underneath it. But should be taken care of. Those carriers just do massive damage in groups like that. So hard to target fire as well. Does clean this up, and now he is going to begin his assault. Behind this, couple more Void Rays, and getting a +2 air armor, so not too bad. +2/+2 already done for the Terran. But if you don't have units, if you don't have the production, there's just nothing you can really do against this army. Wynn doesn't know that he has this 3rd, so he doesn't know exactly, but this is going to be scary. He does actually begin to make some missile turrets, but there's just not going to be enough here. And here he goes. Going to take down this 3rd with ease and be able to get all of these SUVs. This is just going to be so bad. He does have a counterattack going on. The Terran player going to try to get into the main here, but does he have to force himself back here to defend this? Oh, man. Liberators are going to pop out here, going to try to do some damage, but there is just so much of a force, and he is going to go for the counter here and get in here and start trying to force the Protoss back himself. But the Protoss has so much damage output right now. He is just able to tear apart all of these units, all of this production. He is going to get in the main. He's going to take out all of those turrets, and there's just nothing here to really defend against this. But at the same time, these tanks doing work. Vikings will be able to kind of help and take out this only defending Void Ray here and going to push a little bit more. But man, this is just turning into a base race. And finally, Protoss is going to force himself back here, but 20 probes gone down so far and even more. This is just so bad right now. Protoss only at 7 probes. He is in such a bad position. He was getting on top of that production, so it really kind of helps him out just a little bit. Make sure that he's not getting outproduced here, but he doesn't have the income to be able to replenish his army. He's got to be so careful. Void Rays making their way back here, and will begin taking out these tanks before they can do any more harm. And like that. Now, thankfully, he does have about 700 minerals. He does have this 3rd base, which still has yet to go discovered here, so he is just getting more and more minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
And we do have the 3rd being moved up here to the top. I like that even though that one base was taken out, he was able to kind of move and plant a new base, continue that income as much as he can to replenish his army. But right now, this air Protoss is just so devastating. Gonna have a little bit of a drop come in, but not before all of these Void Rays gonna get on top of this, and that is gonna be it. GG will be called, and Wind will take that victory for the Ris3n community. And just like that, it's gonna be 1-0. What a first match. Hope all of them are as exciting as that, guys. That was a good one. There we go. And guys, I apologize. I will make sure that I put the people on the right one. I will not fail. Hey, Cyber, how we doing, buddy? I suppose. What's our? Hey, Doncho! I haven't seen you in forever, man. How you doing, buddy? All right. Are you still there, Swarm? You haven't left me?
Yep.
All right. Awesome. Guys, if it is a little laggy or whatever, let me know. I can turn it down just a little bit.
That was a really crazy comeback.
Yes! He just was able to hold on just in time and was really able to just kind of push himself forward. I think if he would have just continued on, I think, with the base race, I mean, I'm sure he would have won regardless, but before then, with that initial attack, man, that was crazy. Alright, make sure that I put him in the right order here. Yeah, because right now I have it on like ultra settings, so I could probably turn it down.
Mine starts lagging. It lags whether I'm on ultra or not.
Well, I mean, when I'm in the actual game, it's fine, but I think on the stream it's having a little bit of an encoding issue, maybe. I don't know. Some people were saying it looked like it was kind of glitching a couple of times. So... I don't know. We'll try it. Here, we'll turn reflections on. There we go. That'll help out. Okay, cool. We got Swarm in here, and Karavos gonna be the player for Born Gosu. I don't think I've seen Karavos play, so it'll be interesting to see how he plays. But it looks like we will have another TVT. Yeah, man, I thought you died. I hadn't seen you in forever, man. Awesome. Well, welcome back. I hope you get back up there. I think you used to be like a good Masters, maybe even Grandmasters, if I remember. Be nice to have you back. Maybe even if you want to play on the pro team, if you get back into shape. We are waiting for this to start, but should be back in just a minute, guys. Cool. Alright, guys, gonna have a busy week as we're waiting for this. We'll go ahead and talk about this a little bit. Tomorrow night we do have another league match going on here on this channel. I need to check. I believe it is at 6. Let's see. 133 years. Holy cow. Apparently they're in 133 years. But we do have another match tomorrow. Like I said, I believe it is about 6 or 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. I will double check on that, but excuse me. They'll be on here. Saturday will be Ris3n versus Psyonic Aftermath on this channel, and then Sunday, we'll be casting for Africa TV. So that will be awesome. I will make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at RealGravity620, and I'll make sure to post the links and stuff for that. That's going to be awesome. Hope you guys see you guys there. I want to try to cast it on here, but unfortunately, they want it just on the Africa channel. So I'll post the links and stuff for that. You guys want to come out, watch some GM show matches. Will be very good. And hey, Cyber. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm kind of tired, and I got to work tonight. But I'm here. I get to play some StarCraft, watch some StarCraft. Pretty fun. Draconic Storms. Nice to see you back, man. Jeez, you come back. You leave for 5 months. You come back. You're still at 5K MMR. Oh my god. Jeez. All right, guys. Let's get into this next map here. Let me get it changed in here. There we go. Alrighty, guys, are you ready? Alright. There we go. Cool. Alright, guys, let's get into it. In the bottom right-hand corner, representing Born Gosu, it's the Red Terran player. It is Gravos. Go ahead, Swarm. Oh, you can do the intro next if you would like.
Oh! In the top left corner, from Ashes, the Protoss player, Wind.
Alrighty. Since you're
okay.
Oh yeah, that's good, man. Since you're in the game now, you can help cast, so you don't have to sit back no more. But,
looks like Wind is starting with a cannon rush.
Ooh, I like this. Definitely something different from his first map. We know he knows how to do this kind of cheesier. I don't think it's necessarily cheesier with the Void Rays and stuff, but it's definitely a different style. Trying to go into that.
Well, Kravaros isn't playing around. He pulled a lot of SCVs to stop that.
Yes, he definitely did. He knows that there's a threat intimate for this. He hasn't necessarily scouted it, but if a Protoss goes into your base or any kind of threat like that, definitely screams something crazy. It's kind of,
like it's gonna fail.
Yeah, I like that he didn't try to invest too much into it. He's just like, okay, you got me. You know, I'll block your simulator or whatever, block your gas, and just
Yeah, that was
go
nice.
back. So he doesn't lose too much, but he is still able to put some cannons up and really be defensive. For his own, since he doesn't have the gateways up already like he should have because of that initial try to cheese, it puts him behind. So if he can get those cannons up, it gives him a little bit extra defense against any kind of Reapers, and really able to help him not worry so much about like all-ins or like in a counter pressure.
Yep. This is an interesting opener from Kravaros, opening with Concussive Shell and Marauders.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen this before.
I've only seen this a couple of times, and it's really one of those weird builds. It's kind of to counteract the normal kind of stalker openings that we've seen. Now, definitely, as of late, it seems like people are going more depths, but it really kind of helps with the counter. And you can even kind of put a little bit of a push in this. I wouldn't put it past them to actually get a Cyclone behind this and just try to do a little bit of pressure. Already we're seeing an attack, or a little bit of a poke, I would say, with this Marauder. Ooh, if he can get that, pylon, that would be so nice right now. And with the
That's mean.
Yeah, and with that concussive shell done, he's able to just kite that Zealot all day. And because he didn't have the Protoss didn't have that early gas, he's just not able to really make anything that will shoot this right now.
Yeah.
He does have additional pylon coming down, as well as more photo cannons. But if he can get this pylon initially, he might be able to shut some of this. But nice little micro back. And we do have a Cyclone coming through, but he is just keeping that at home for right now. Oh, barely. he will eventually get that one, but...
Ooh. Stop that gate from making a stalker.
Yeah, if he can stop that, that's going to be so good. If he can get on top of the production. But right now, what he's trying to do is he's trying to get that Cybernetics core. He knows if he can keep that down, all this Protoss can really make is Zealots. And with that concussive shell, with these Marauders, he can just, like, kite these all day.
He can kite all day because they don't have charge. There's no way he's going to get that out anytime soon. No. He's going to be in big trouble.
He does do a little bit of a force field. I feel like that's kind of wasted almost. It does kind of push the Terran back just a little bit. It makes it a little bit of a nuisance. But now he just overextended with that. And with the Cyclone coming in, there's just so much damage going to be put out here. Thankfully, he does have those Cyclone, or the cannons, so it's helping out just a little bit. But in the position that they're at, it's just so bad with the gateways there.
Honestly, I feel like a Phoenix transition would be pretty nice right now because the Terran is making pretty heavy units.
Yeah.
Picking up that Cyclone would be pretty nasty.
Yeah, if he can get the Cyclone, that would be great. His big issue right now is he doesn't have a Cybernetics core still. I mean, he does have it on the way, but he's not able to go into that Phoenix. If he can get that done, maybe he can get Phoenix and maybe start lifting these up, but right now this is just so tough. And behind this, I mean, we have 4 more barracks, so he is just going to start pumping up the production here and just continue this pressure. This is just so nice right now from the Terran player.
He is a little bit ahead on workers, so...
Yeah, he's
not... Yeah.
Well, the thing is Kravros, he's really putting the attention, putting in... Why is it... There he goes.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's ahead.
I mean, he's putting all of his money into buildings, into production, instead of trying to build into his economy, which... is good, but it can also hurt him if this fails. But I like this tank. This is going to outrange those cannons and really just start putting even more pressure on this. Oh man, just that tank range is just so awesome. Behind this,
with that tank out, those shield batteries aren't going to do much.
No. I mean, they might be able to help a little bit, but that's just going to waste the energy of these shield batteries.
If he's going to stop this, he has to do something else.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a couple of Stargates that just finished up, and he's going to go into Void Ray. I actually like this. He's going into that Stalker Void Ray, and right now, it's mainly a ground army here from the Terran player. He's not going to have enough anti-air to stop these, and this is really going to help him. But at the same time, all this pressure, the damage being done from these tanks, really is pushing him back from here. And this is going to be kind of scary, but Kravos, he's not doing a whole lot behind this. He's really floating a lot of minerals and stuff, so he's really not as ahead as he could have been.
These Void Rays are going to do a lot of damage. There's almost no contesting them. There's one Marine, and if he gets a lock on and he micros really well, it's possible he could kill one, but it's very unlikely. These tanks are probably going to go down.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then that Cyclone's going to go down, and there's just nothing here. Just like that, he's going to be able to break out of this contain. And that is going to be nice for him. He still is behind quite a bit, to be honest.
He's ahead on army still, a little bit.
Well, the Terran player is, yeah. And he's going into the Marines and the Marauders, and he's just going to start pumping out so many units. He's got to make sure he kind of keeps up with his depots and stuff, be able to really push into what he has. But this kind of forces the Protoss into air, into these kind of crazy, I guess, builds just to be able to kind of contest with this. But this army from the Terran is still just so scary right now. We do have a third. I like this from Wind. He feels confident enough, and he needs to do something. So he puts a third down. Going to try to get some more economy going and really start ramping up his higher tech units, which I do like, and Fleet Beacon's going to come down, so it looks like he's going to force himself into some carriers, which, as we saw last game, are pretty good. Alright, so we have a third and a fourth base gone down for Kravos, so he's really gonna play
Wow.
greedy. He's gonna really try to expand and start getting even more production. But right now, he's really letting the Protoss player kind of come back from this. I feel able to get up. That
This is going to be
production.
pretty rough on Wind because Wind is a very passive player, and he gets really. If the Terran player gets really greedy, he could overwhelm him.
Yeah, that's very true. Ooh, a Thor going to be a weapon of choice here from Kravros. Kravaros. Alright. I like these Marines. Going to go around, scout, see what's going on. If they get a whiff of these carriers when they come out, ooh, this could be scary. +2 air weapons going to be researched as well. So he's committed to this air army now.
For sure.
Alright, so behind this, still just both sides macroing up, not really being aggressive now from that early opening, and definitely both players playing the econ game right now. Kravros really ahead in army supply, and he's starting to get ahead in the base count. Even I like this that he is putting up a sensor tower, be able to see exactly where his armies or his opponent's going to come in from, and be able to kind of react accordingly. And again, just win.
You know,
just really just kind of like building up this air army into something that could be very scary.
I think there's a small possibility that because the Terran is going pretty much straight bio right now and has no starports, Wind could make enough carriers that he could just the guy over. I don't know though.
Yeah, I mean, it's right now Kravros has this really like weird timing where he can, if he were to attack right now, he might be able to get some damage done. Yeah, but because he's sitting back, he's letting these carriers kind of build up. It gets scarier and scarier. Those carriers just do so much massive damage. It's so hard to target fire, but we are going to have...
idea.
No. Wind's thinking he's got to do something. He's got to try to get some damage done, but this is just going to hurt him. He doesn't have the force that he needs to, and seeing it as big as that army is, he knows he's got to get back. He's got to do something. More cannons are going to go
Terran
down.
player's pushing.
Yeah. He has +2 weapons and armor being done for the Terran player. Behind this +2 weapons are going to be helped. But it looks like we are going to have the engagement here. Marine's going to stem in here. They don't really have the medevac power, so they might be able to go. Mothership does come in as well. He just gets on top of this army.
Game's over.
Yes. There's just so much power coming out from those Marines that just annihilates that whole Protoss army. And just from the beginning, he's been ahead this whole time. Such a good move here. And that is going to be GG. And win. We'll lose that. Gosu will take the point, and actually will tie this up 1-1. Wow. Crazy. It's going to be 1-1 now. Yeah, I think Wind really kind of put himself in a tough position. He went for that early cheese, and because he invested the minerals into it, it really put him back.
Yeah.
And
it made it a lot worse that the guy went Marauders with concussive shells against Zealots.
yeah. Draconic Storms, you want that? Alright, we'll play that for you, buddy. I got that on here. Ever since we played that last time, Draconic Storms. I have put it in here somewhere. There it is. But yeah, he wasn't able to get the gateways up, so it really kind of put him behind from the beginning, and just really... It was kind of an unfortunate thing, but he was just able to overcome that. GG. Looks like Cyber will be the next one. Oh boy. Awesome. GG, guys. So, I'm getting ready to get into the next one here, waiting for the player to get in here. And it looks like it's going to be on a Biogenesis. I like this. Definitely a really interesting map. We've seen a lot of great games from it, a lot of aggressive play. It's going to be interesting to see what each player does in this situation.
Very cheesy map indeed.
Yeah, we see a lot of, like, for Terrans at least, I've seen a lot of, like, Hellback Ghost pushes on this, which is really interesting. And also, you see a lot of, like, for Zerg anyways, you see a lot of, like, crazy Zergling rushes. This has so many pathways into the natural, and it's just so open that a lot of players, they just try to exploit it to the most.
Roach Ravager all-ins are definitely very fun here.
Yeah.
If you're gonna macro, you gotta worker scout. Otherwise, you're in danger.
Yeah, definitely. Especially in this map, just so... Because of all that craziness, yeah, you just gotta... You gotta do what you can. Guys, that looks like crap. Okay.
Who's playing this match?
Cyber and Kravos.
Oh, okay. I've been in this clan for 2 years, and I don't think I've ever met Cyber.
Really? Cyber's a great guy.
Yep.
I think I've actually played him a couple of times.
Oh, what the heck? I think my game froze.
Mine did the same thing.
Yeah,
looks like someone might have DC'd here.
I gotta restart my client.
Okay.
Holy crap, Alt F4 is not even working.
Uh-oh.
I gotta break out the task manager.
No! Alrighty, guys. Let's get into it.
You're gonna wait for me, right?
Well, it shows you're out of the game already, buddy.
What? I just logged back in.
That says you left the game.
Ah.
I'm sorry.
Whatever.
I'm sorry, buddy. We'll get you in the next one.
I'll wait again. That's fine.
Alrighty, guys. In. Oh! Hold on, guys. Let me turn the music off. There we go. Alrighty, guys. Let's get into it here. In the top left-hand corner, representing Gosu. He's doing pretty good so far. Will he continue the streak? He's the blue Terran player. It is Kravos. Alrighty. And in the bottom right-hand corner, representing Ris3n community, you love him, you know him, it is Cyber. Alrighty, so TVP once again. Been a full night of TVP, which is really awesome to see different styles being utilized, seeing different things being going on. I wonder what Cyber will pull off here. He's already going for the expansion here, so he's definitely trying to play a macro game on here, or maybe just trying to go for a crazy push. We will see a little bit of a refinery block coming from Kravos, so not too bad. And Cybernetics Core has been unleashed. Alrighty, so behind this, a quick reactor and an expand behind this, so looking to be able to make more units quicker and forgetting to kind of put on any pressure. I mean, he has this refinery, so he's kind of able to see, okay, oh, that's a good scout right there, able to see that the Twilight Council is down this early. He's got to know that he's going to be going for either charge launch or for blink or something. Maybe even DTs. Oh, man. This lonely probe going to try to take out this refinery. Behind this warp gate being researched, as well as the stalker coming out. So should be pretty good. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, cool. Alright, finally does get the cancel there and able to take additional production. We do have a bunker behind this for the Terran player, so he must be expecting this craziness coming his way. Mine being researched as well as a starport going down, so he's going for this 111. We may even see him actually trying to do another mine drop. With this map, these bases are just so open, and sometimes you can really get some good drops going in. You can have a little bit of an attack coming out, a little bit of a poke, maybe some permanent damage. We will see. 3 stalkers going to come across the map, and behind this, Cyber gonna get that robotics facility. So very nice. Stalker's gonna come in here, start work on this bunker. He's gotta be so careful that he doesn't lose these stalkers. Doing pretty good, actually pulling these back before they take any real damage, which is very nice. He tries to poke in, he sees, okay, I can't really do nothing. That bunker, he does get some denied mining time and some minerals put into repairing that bunker, so that's kind of nice, but not able to really do too much, and he doesn't overextend, which is really good. Looks like mainly stalkers, and it's going to be blink coming in, which this map is so good for blink. You have so many ways to blink into this place. You can blink over here, you can blink over there. Everywhere you blink, there's a blinkable spot, it seems like. Some additional barracks going to come down for the Terran player, and he's already got the Widow Mine in the main. Able, and he's actually got it covered with the tank, expecting some kind of crazy Stargate play, which is not coming his way at all. So Observer comes out, is actually going to start scouting around, seeing what exactly is coming on. And just more stalkers for the Protoss behind this Terran. Doing the same thing, just kind of macroing up. Not being too crazy. He does have STEM being researched, so looking to prepare for an attack, or at least be ready. Kind of interesting, though, he is actually delayed the rally point there of that orbital. That's kind of bad. Alright. Stalker's going to come in here. You got to be careful, though. The tank's going to be set up here. Able to get the Widow Mine, but it does get some damage. A couple of Stalkers do go down, and he is got to back out of there. He's got to be so careful with that tank in place. Maybe if he blinks on it, he would be okay, but he took so much damage, and that initial attack with the Widow Mine kind of puts him in a bad spot. Thankfully, he's not behind at all. He's got a lead in the worker count, and he is putting down additional gateways. Blink just now finishing up. Behind this, we do have Charge being researched and a third base for the Protoss. So he is really getting greedy. He's trying to macro up. +1 just finishes up for the Terran player as well. And he is getting combat shields as well. So, very nice. Very nice. I like this. This observer just able to see exactly what is right there. Able to see when everything's moving out and when it's just sitting there. Alright. Just not a whole lot going on. Cyber looking pretty good. I feel like as long as the Terran continues to sit back, he's putting himself a little bit further and further behind as this Protoss army actually starts building up his kind of dream composition. We do have a little bit of push out coming out here from Karaveros. But it does get scouted, so he should be able to prepare for this. Zealot's warping in, and that Immortal should be able to get some damage. With Blink being done, he needs to get on top of these tanks before they can get too much damage done. Oh man, those tanks just doing so much damage. We'll actually take those down. And these Zealots going to get on top of these. Charge just now finishing up. So we'll be able to clean this up. Only 2 probes go down out of all of that. That is such a good engagement right now for the Protoss. And he is in such a good lead. We do have a Templar Archive, so we will be able to actually start making some high Templar. And he already has Archons being made. So he's going into this Charge Lot Archon Blink Stalker kind of composition, which I really like. +1 armor being researched now from the Terran, but this army's getting kind of scary. Liberator does come out, so that's really going to help kind of zone some of this out, but he could just blink right past it if he's really honest with himself. More Templar being morphed in, as well as an additional Immortal, so he is looking to get aggressive here pretty soon, looking to finish this. He knows he's in a good position. He knows he doesn't have a whole lot to worry about, and he knows exactly what this army has. So he moves in, he sees, okay, I don't have a whole lot to worry about. You know, there's a tank, there's a Liberator, yeah, but he doesn't have hardly that much of an army, to be honest. So he feels pretty good behind this. There is a third taken for Karaveros, and this is looking good. I don't know. A couple of starports do be the choice. They do be the choice, you guys, for the Terran. And we have a push out coming now from Cyber. He is ready to finish this. He wants to put this Terran in his grave. We will see. Will he be able to do this? Already seeing this is coming, and the drones are, or the SCVs are pulled. You're going to try to be a meat shield here, try to help out with this, but I mean, they're really just kind of roaming around. And this army is just going to get crushed here. More SCVs are pulled. Going to try to help take some of this while some more units do get out. But 37 SCVs go down. And there's just not a lot here. These SCVs is trying to be meat shields, but there's just nothing here for him. And GG will be called, and Cyber will take the victory there for the Ris3n community. So GG What a matchup, guys. Whoa. There we go, just like that. Ris3n takes it. 2. What was that? 2-2? All right. Yeah. That's...
Yep, that's 2-2.
Okay. I didn't update last time. That was my bad, guys. But yeah, it is tied up again. 2-2. And wow. Wowza.
Oh, wait, isn't that 2-1 then? Because Win won, and then he lost, and then Cyber won. So we're 2-1.
Okay. I will fix that. I don't know. We'll just say it's 3-3 game point, guys. Yeah. It's all down to this. GG. Guys, how is the stream looking? I hope it's looking alright. For some reason on my end, it shows it's like being like super like glitched up and stuff, but maybe it's alright on your guys's. Alright, that looks better. Okay, cool. For some reason, whenever I was trying to look earlier, it just looks so bad. I was ashamed to be a streamer. It was so bad. Game 2, November. We saw an early Marauder push coming out from the Terran player. Was able, and well, initially the Protoss tried to do a cheese, tried to do a cannon rush, but got scouted and got stopped before it could get started, so it delayed the gateways from the Protoss. The Terran retaliated to that with bringing Marauders across, Cyclone into a tank, and then just behind that just built up his army. Protoss tried to counter it, going Void Rays and going carriers, trying to do what he could, but just could not get it done. So many Marines were just able to stem in and just kill it. So it was a very good match. Definitely recommend to go back and watch it if you get the chance. As well as this should be on YouTube soon. I'm going to try to put it up sometime. Monday is my birthday, so it probably won't be then, but I might do it Tuesday or something. So, but we will do a birthday stream if you guys want to come hang out, have some fun. I might wear a cool party hat, and maybe we'll do something fun. And play some StarCraft or something. I don't know. We'll go crazy.
I'm actually turning 19 3 weeks from today.
Oh, wow. Nice. Happy early 3-week birthday. I'm a...
Oh, wait. Is it 3? Yep, yeah, it's 3 weeks. Right.
I am turning the big 2-7 on Monday. Feeling old. Got the gray hair coming in. I'm going to be like the announcer guy for boxing. That's a, let's get ready to rumble. And I'm going to be the announcer.
Just wait till you're 35.
Oh, I know. I'm going to have full white hair. I'm going to look like Ganondorf or something. I don't know.
I'm turning 19.
Nice. Man. All right. I'm so excited. Still fly, you better get in here, buddy. Game is getting ready to start. I am excited to see this next match. It's going to be Cyber versus, I think, Furious Styles. Ooh. And I believe he
Looks
has
like a ZBT or a ZBP. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Love
I was
this.
thinking Curious Styles was Terran. Maybe he's off racing or something.
Nope, that's his main. I looked his profile.
Oh, okay.
Or Zerg is his main.
Alright. Alright.
I am a Zerg only player. My Terran and Toss are both platinum, so this is something I know about.
Well, I am mainly a Terran player. I've been kind of... I usually off-race Zerg, but I've been trying to learn Protoss, and I'm wanting to go random, and just try to see how far I can go in random. Definitely will be interesting. That way, you can kind of learn all of the builds as well.
My random is actually Diamond 2, because almost every time I get Zerg.
Yeah, that's how, like, before the clan war, I actually was doing some placement matches for my random, and I kept getting Terran, and I was like, oh man. So
Yeah, the most I hear of people when they play random, they feel like they usually get just one race over and over and over, and the most I hear is Terran and Zerg.
yeah, it's really interesting. Like whenever I was doing like against the computer, I kept getting Protoss, and then I get on here and it's like I keep getting Terran. So, but we'll get into this. In the bottom right-hand corner, representing Born Gosu, he is the one, the only. It is Furious Styles.
And in the top left corner, representing Ris3n community, is Cyber Protoss player. Almost said Ris3n competitive.
Yeah, well, I mean, it kind of is, but our actual Ris3n competitive team is based of Masters and the Grandmasters, which they are doing pretty good. They are in the semifinals of the playoffs of the Alpha Team League, so check that out, guys. The next match hasn't been set up yet, but I believe it is against All Inspiration next, so keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a good one, and then the winner will play either Sonic Aftermath or I believe Born Gosu's in the semis too. We will have to see, but at this,
It's like
go ahead.
very standard openers from both our players here. 17, 18, 17 Zerg, and just what do you call that? The Protoss opener.
I call that standard. No.
Just standard.
Yeah, I don't.
One gate Cyber Core Nexus.
Yeah. Well, normally you see double gateways automatically. It looks like he was trying to go for the quicker expand, so he's definitely, in a sense, going more greedy. Just because normally you do get the 2 gateways, and then you also get the Cybernex core, and start getting some adepts and start trying to put some pressure on. We do see.
You know, the most common Protoss opener I see is what he did. I usually don't see the second gateway go down that fast.
We will have to see what he does. Nexus is going to finish up here for Cyber. I wonder what he will do. We do have the probe coming in. He does see there's a couple of lings coming across the map. Just 4, enough to kind of poke, do a little bit of damage, and make sure the Protoss knows, hey, I'm here, I am Zerg. And we have speed being done as well.
He's not going to follow up with that. It was a little wasteful since he can't really do anything with 4 Zerglings.
No.
He can defend with them, but he's not getting past that adapt.
No, and this wasn't really meant to get in there. It's more or less just to kind of keep the Protoss kind of at bay, make sure he knows, hey, there's someone here, and maybe get a wraparound if the Protoss kind of plays it out. But it's not something that you're trying to like go aggressive. Like this right here with him coming out, if he can get a wraparound on that, that would be really nice. And looks like he is going to be a little aggressive here. 8 more lings on the way. Ooh, plus a 3rd behind this.
Oh, there's a Baneling nest down. Looks like he's going to Baneling bust.
Ooh, I like this. Wraparound is going to get there on the Adept, but this is going to kind of throw Cyber a bone. It's going to say, hey, he's going to be aggressive here. Not necessarily know that there is going to be a Baneling nest behind this, but he definitely will know he's getting ready to get aggressive. That is way too many lings just to kind of even the playing field. And with that, we do see 6 Banelings So
Cyber's only making 1 shield battery. It's a lot of gas banked up. It's going to be too many banelings for him to handle.
oh yeah,
This Oracle's going to have to clean up those banelings, or this is going to be really ugly.
Oh, he does get in. He does get the wraparound there on those Adepts. He's going to get in here. He's going to get a wraparound as well on these probes and clean up this natural. There's just not a whole lot here for the Protoss player as well to get into this.
That's just GG.
Yeah. And this, they do get into the main here, and more Bailings being morphed in. Oracle is here. He's going to try to help out with some of this, but he really doesn't have a whole lot of energy. And there's just not a lot to do. And GG will be called, and Furious Styles will take the victory. Gonna tie it up for Born Gosu. Gonna make it 2-2 now. What a crazy build. GG. Okay. All right. That's fine. So, very well done so far from both sides. I love it when it's back and forth like this. I love seeing the aggression. I love seeing the crazy builds we've seen, and I like that it's not just a shutout of like 4-0. I like that it goes back and forth. Really kind of puts you on edge. Who will win the next one, and when it's all on the line, will you come through with it? Alright. GG's.
It'll be fun to watch Stillfly play.
Oh yeah, I love watching Stillfly play. He has a couple of builds up his sleeve. He's been playing a lot of Protoss lately, so I wonder if he will go ahead and play Protoss, or if he does play Zerg. I know he has an amazing Zerg, but we will see what he decides to go with.
He's always got something up his sleeve.
Yeah, definitely. He's one of those players who definitely knows how to be cheesy, but he also has a good macro game, so if he needs to, he can macro up. He can play that long game, and you know, he can strategize and really just you know, just put you down. So we'll see what he does in this and what he decides to go for. Is he going Terran? Stop. Do you know the way? That's funny.
Stillfly knows the way.
Yeah, he does.
Furious is gonna have to save the queen if he wants to survive.
Yeah, definitely. As this says, he's trashing me. Well, I've seen it. I've seen Furious Styles play before. He definitely can be aggressive. He loves to do that that opener. I've seen him do that opener so many times, and he gets away with it a lot. That if you catch it, he just he kind of puts himself behind, and behind that he loves to get into like ultralisks. So
Who, Furious?
yes,
Oh.
yeah, he's a big ultralisk player.
See, I've just seen him Baneling bust, so.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't
that's
know.
what I'm saying. Like he's known for his bailing busts, but if the player like manages like to survive that, he goes straight into like ultras and then just tries to overwhelm you with Ling Bane Ultra. It's an interesting style, and if you just let him sit back and do that, it can be kind of dangerous. But
I don't really like that against Protoss because Immortals will tear that up.
well, yeah. Well, okay. Against Terran, I've seen him do that. I haven't seen him
That's fair.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that was a good idea.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Gonna get into the next map here. And it looks like it's gonna be a good one. Gonna have a PVZ once again.
On backwater.
Yes, this is gonna be a good one. And it will be so much goody goodness. I don't know if you guys are ready for this or can handle it, but we will find out right now. Let's go. Guys, in the bottom right-hand corner, representing Born Gosu, he is the red Zerg player. It is Furious Styles.
And in the top left corner, from Ris3n, is Still Fly, Protoss.
Alrighty, so PVZ, definitely going to be a good one. I've seen Still Fly play. He loves Stalkers, he loves Immortals, he loves that charge lot, and he loves Archons. So we should see some of that.
I want to see some Archon drops.
Oh man, I do too. Or some High Templar drops. Still Fly is going to scout out here with this probe. Going to be able to see what his opponent is doing and just love his little like a following path. Just looks like a web of randomness. Gateway going to go down for him, and behind this, the Zerg player going hatch first into the pool. So it doesn't feel too threatened that anything crazy is going to happen. So, very nice. He does have the Overlord going across, going to scout, see what his opponent is doing. So, behind this, the Cybernetics Core and the Gateway. Do you know the Gateway? And
No, I do not know the gateway. Show me the gateway.
somebody took my spaghetti. Oh. Memes aside, folks, Still Fly. Just kind of doing a standard build here. Nothing too crazy that we can see. Maybe going into some blink, maybe charge quick. And this map, being such short rush distance, definitely opens up for some of those crazy styles. And also, you have these nice little ramps you can scout, or you can like blink into. And with it being so open, charges is great. You can get a wraparound on your opponent if you need to. And with the back third base, you can get a quick third. So we will see what transpires from here. Still Fly, still just scouting around with that probe. It's really kind of gone uncontested till just now, where these Lings are playing follow the leader with it. Behind
Probe's probably not going to survive.
No, unfortunately not. His time has come, but he served his purpose well. And behind this, Evo Chamber does go down. And we do have an Adept on the way for Still Fly. So he will...
That is a rather quick Evo Chamber.
Yeah. It definitely is going to open up for Drop Lords, which we see being morphed in right here. And,
yeah.
And so he's going to get into this base because of how big this... I guess this base is, just in the awkwardness of it. You can really get in here and really do some damage. But will Still Fly actually spot this? Will Still Fly. Yeah, I was trying to make a joke, but I couldn't get it out. It's going to come in. And this actually kind of opens up, too, if he wants to. He could go into a Nidus Worm at some point on this side, but it is going to be the Dropo Lord. And Still Fly doesn't have a whole lot here. He does have a couple of depths. There's just nothing really.
The Zerg player tripping over himself a little bit to get the Zerglings in.
Yeah. Pushes it back just a little bit, but already Still Fly does push those probes out. And these Zerglings going to try to get what probes he can, get on top of these pylons, and really just start trying to limit the army, limit what can be done here. I like this, that there is a Phoenix out going to take that Drop Lord away and make sure that he cleans this up, and beautifully done. Behind this, Twilight Council as well. And
Zergling slipping in because he left he moved his Adepts into his main.
Yes, he moved his Adepts to try to deal with that. And he even gets the pylon. I like this from Furious Styles. Oh, yes. This is just so nice. He does have to rebuild those pylons, but this is hurting him just a little bit. Forced to pull the probes here. And he does get a nice surround and does eventually kind of clean this up. But, man, just a rough start here for Stillfly. Able to kind of finish this off. Adept should be able to kind of help fin this off.
He's not in a terrible spot. He's still ahead on workers. And
No,
his army isn't dead.
Oh, he's still ahead in workers, like you said. It looks like that the Zerg player is still trying to be aggressive here with these additions of the roaches. Probably going to make them into some... I would imagine make them into some Ravengers, or maybe even keep them as roaches. We'll see from here, but... Man, what a start here. Behind this, we do have a Twilight Council as well. Phoenix is still being a nuisance. And is he going to try this drop again? Okay, no, he's not. He's going to move it over. Maybe he will.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
I think he's just going to go into +1 roach play.
Okay. Good. Alright, so this Phoenix will scout these roaches, sees exactly what his opponent is doing, and he's got to be wary of what's going to happen behind this. Shield battery goes down in the in the main, I'm sorry. And Nexus is going to come down as well. Phoenix just going to harass some of these overlords and maybe get a couple overlord kills. That'd be really nice, but there's not a whole lot to defend against what's coming his way.
This roach push is going to be really dangerous.
Oh, yes. He has charge on the way, but he really needs to get some units out. Maybe if he can get some good pickups or something, maybe, but he needs more than just a couple of adepts. Yeah, even got some Ravengers being morphed in. We do have a robotics facility behind this as well. Ooh. First adept is going to go down here.
Those Biles hurt.
Oh man, he's going to get on here.
Firing the Ravagers.
Yeah, he's trying to help with this. The Phoenix is going to be picked up. He's going to try to help just a little bit. There's just so much being done. I mean,
I think it would have been better if he had pulled the Adepts back and pulled his workers to attack the roaches, because at that point there, it's like, what else do you do, right?
Yeah, I mean, he is going to get a couple more roach kills here, but yeah, this is definitely kind of hurting him. It does force this other Phoenix back, and now he's finally starting to warp in some. He has additional gates on the way, and his robotics facility's done, so I mean, he could probably get like an Immortal to help out with this, but... And his Phoenix isn't even attacking, he's just lifting that up. Oh man, this is just so bad right now. Void Ray on the way, gonna pop out here and be able to finally clean this up, but just so much damage has been done. Yeah. He's just in such a bad position right now.
He can't clean this up, it's GG.
Yeah. Yeah, with those Zerglings getting in here, there's just nothing he can really do. I mean, maybe, because he is floating some, maybe if he got an Immortal, that might help out some, but he's having to sit here, wait for these gateways to get taken care of. Zealots are going to warp in. That should help him out quite a bit. Able to clean this up in the main, and able to just get the warp in just barely. Dark Shrine behind this. The Yellow Submarine has come down. Stillfly trying to summon the powers of the Yellow Submarine. Will it help him in this situation?
The Yellow Submarine?
Yes, the Dark Shrine. He is sending a signal. Anytime there's a Dark Shrine, we call it a Yellow Submarine. But it's an inside joke. You'll get it with it. But no,
Will I?
Doesn't look like he's going to make it that far, though. Dark Shrine is going to get spotted, so he will be able to get the detection that he needs. Finally does kind of clean this up a little bit, but behind this, just... Ooh, he does actually stop the combat units from the Zerg player. Actually going to go into the Hydralisk Den now. So, looking to...
It was impressive that he held on this long, but that was just too much damage. There's no coming back from that.
Yeah. I mean, he's even in like army supply, but worker supply, he is so far behind. He's chrono boosting out some workers, trying to kind of redo his economy here. But yeah, he's just so far behind right now economically. And I mean, he does have that third base, which is going to help him a little bit. But yeah, right now, as it stands, just such a bad position. 4 Hydralisks are going to come out to help with this army, and this is just looking so scary right now from Furious Styles. Queen's ready to go. Gonna get in here. Doesn't see too much, but he does get the revelation off and see exactly where this army is and see where it's
Oh,
moving.
they're Oracle dead.
Yeah. Was able to get that second revelation off, so he kind of has a good idea of exactly what is going on, but losing that Oracle is just so bad right now in the position that he's in. He's got to do some damage. He's got to do something. Ooh, if he gets his pick off, that might be nice. Eh. If he can supply block Furious Styles, he should be okay, but already we see that Stillfly has caught up in workers. Furious Styles, letting him come back like this could spell disaster, but he's still ahead right now in army supply and just really beefing up his army right now, so this is really, really scary. Alright.
There's a changeling stuck outside his wall there.
Oh, yeah. I see it. He's trying to get in there, but gets caught. He's like, not today. Not today. Forges are up. Gonna start trying
There's a
to get
Nidus
those up.
incoming.
Nidus! Oh, no. Where's the Nidus? There
This
he
is
is.
going to be the nail in the coffin.
Oh, I mean, if he can catch this, he should be okay. But yes, he doesn't see
He
it.
doesn't see it.
No, he's too busy on this probe. Oh, man, this is going to be so bad right now. Stillfly.
No, still fly. Why?
He loves doing this build. Whenever he plays Zerg, he loved doing this build, and now it's getting used against him, and there's just so many queens, so many hydras, so many roaches being brought out here. You're going to start taking out all of this
Too much
production.
stuff.
This is just so bad right now.
Charge lot heroes, go!
Charizard's going to come in. He does have the High Templar. He's going to morph those into Archons, but that's just not going to be enough here. We do have Dark Templar coming in. Maybe he can get some good kills here with this Dark Templar. He doesn't have any detection, so this might actually kind of help him out a little bit. Those DTs just going to town here. Do have the Warp Prison down as well, and it will force us out, but the damage has been done. He will eventually clean that up, but going to have an attack here on the main and another Nidus here to kind of help supplement this army. And this is just looking so bad. He is going to go across here. He will actually scout this. Will he move his... Oh, no. Stillfly.
Oh, Warp Prism.
Oh, this is just so bad right now. Stillfly in such a bad position. He was coming back, but that push and just getting caught out. And oh, another Nidus Worm in the third base. Just Nidus everywhere. So bad right now. Got a couple of DTs actually scouted and are going to come down here and try to help clean this up before anything can get out. So very well done with that, but just in such a bad position. Got a couple Archons to try to help out, and we got the DTs, but with that detection, just going to get ate up by those Hydras, and this is just so bad right now for Stillfly. And like that, he's going to have the GG, and Furious Styles will take the victory for Born Gosu, giving them the first lead of the night. Gonna make it 3-2. And what a matchup. Stillfly giving it a valiant effort, but Furious Styles didn't get his name just by being passive. He is furious, and he has styles that you don't even know. So, GG. Alright. Looks like Blackpink will be the next map up here. And Sun Tzu, the Ris3n Hope, currently 14-0 in the BSL League. One of the only undefeated players in this whole league. Will he get it done? Will he bring the victory for the Ris3n community? We are going to find out here. And Sun Tzu being a great Zerg player. We will see what he brings to the table. Got to practice with him a little bit beforehand, and he is definitely warmed up. He's ready to go. So we'll be...
Sun Tzu has some very strong builds at his disposal.
Yes, and he's
Curious to see what he whips out this time.
Yes, and he's very good on his macro. He's good at micro as well. And he just has these builds that sometimes you think you're ahead, and then he is just able to overrun you. So we will see how he does. Will he keep his undefeated streak alive, or will he fall under the pressure? We will find out here, guys, in just a minute. Players choosing which map they would like to participate on. And we will see what... I think it's Blackpink is what we were doing. So, very interesting. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys are tuned in and you're not a follower yet, what are you guys doing? Make sure you hit the follow button. Whenever we get to 500 followers, we are going to do another giveaway. Last time, Sylvaneth took the $50 and was able to give that to him, so congratulations to him. If you guys want to be the next winner, make sure you hit the follow button. Subscribe if you would like to help support the channel, as well as if you want to donate, you're more than welcome to. All the money that goes donation-wise or sub-wise does help the channel and become even better and better. So guys that have been here for a while have seen the progress of this channel, seen how the quality has improved, and that's because of you guys. You guys help and support this channel, and I couldn't do it without you guys, and you guys are the reason I do it. So thank you guys for that. Make sure, like I said, hit the follow button, see when we go live. Follow me on the social media so you can see when the different events, when the different things are going on, and get connected, get a part of the gravitational pool, and become a member today. If you guys want to, down in the descriptions, we do have Stream Legends. It's a fun little game you can play while you are watching the stream, and you can build up your character, defeat enemies, and go through and compete on the ladder against other viewers and see if you can be the top person. And Ris3n Cyber, thank you for the follow, buddy. I appreciate it, man. But for the giveaways, I do require that you be a follower to participate. If you are a sub, you do get a luck bonus. So basically, you have a 3 or 4 time chance to win and all of that. So GG on that. Looks like we're getting ready to load into this next map, and everybody just getting the ready, the go, and it will be on Blackpink. So let's do it.
Zerg versus Zerg.
Oh yeah, I love
A knife fight and a phone booth, as Pig always says.
Yes, Mega Bear Cup 3, you are a follower, and I appreciate you, buddy. You followed, I believe, the last stream or the stream before. I appreciate the follows. Alright, guys. Let's face everything and rise, and let's get into this.
I bet my bottom dollar Sun Tzu's going to do his 2-base roach build.
Uh-oh.
It's very strong. It took me a lot of games to beat it.
We will see who or what.
Sun Tzu.
Who or what will happen, and who will take the cake. There we go. Alrighty, guys. In the top left-hand corner, or right-hand, whatever corner this is in the top, representing Born Gosu. He's been on fire. Will he finish this out, or will he fall short of victory? He is the green Zerg player. He is Furious Styles.
And in the bottom left corner, representing Ris3n, is the blue Zerg Sun Tzu.
Alrighty, so ZVZ, as we have stated, always a fun one. A lot of times they turn into bloodbaths of who has the more lings and baylings, who can get the best connects. Occasionally we do see them go into late game, where we do see them go into, a lot of times, Brood Lords, Vipers, into craziness. Doesn't happen often, but definitely is a good one. Hatchery.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, player's doing 17, 18, 17, but Sun Tzu's hatchery was 2 seconds earlier, so it's GG. He wins.
GG already for Sun Tzu has been called. Build order win for the win. Furious Style stands no chance. He did not lose it. Sometimes it comes down to that. Who gets the quickerness? The quickerness of Quaker Mill. No. But no, it's going to be interesting. I think because of the quicker hatch and all of that, definitely will put him in a good economic position. It's going to come down to, does he get the bailings going? Does he tech straight into roaches, or what will happen? ZVZ, and with this big map, I mean, the rush distance is very short, so it's not like Backwater where you just make a bunch of lings and within 2 seconds they're in your opponent's natural, so.
I recognize this build already. Spine, the one drone on gas. This is 2-base roach.
Oh man, already preparing for an attack, and like you said, I definitely think that is what he is going to go for. If it's something that he's used to doing and all of that.
He's been refining this build a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. I haven't seen him play in a while, actually, but yeah. He definitely has been practicing. Sun Tzu's one of those guys that he wants to be the best. He wants to do everything he can, and so he will practice a build, and he will play against these harder opponents. He'll play against Masters, against GMs if he can, just to try to refine his build and try to get better. And we've seen that. We've seen him get better, and in this league, with him being undefeated, definitely says something. Him being a Diamond 1 player, he is definitely on that brink of becoming an even better player, an even great player already. With the 2 queens there, nice block, able to stop any kind of aggression towards this. So, very nice. Evo Chamber and the Bailey.
This build is weak to aggression. So I really hope he spots this before it's too late and builds a 3rd spine, because if he doesn't, this could be really bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure if he's been watching Fierce Style, he knows Fierce Style loves to play aggressive and loves to do these crazy builds, these crazy cheeses. So I'm sure he should be kind of knowing what is coming his way.
Doesn't look like it. He's not preparing at all.
Yeah, this might be bad. Oh, I thought those
Oh,
spines.
this could be really bad.
Oh, yeah. Queens move in. They're going to get in here. The Lings are going to get it into the main. Nice pickup there, though, on those Bailings. Going to wipe those out pretty good. Queen's going to come in here and try to defend. Nice pull on the drones as well. The 4 drones have gone down for Sun Tzu behind this. Doesn't look like much more aggression. Actually, looking like just droning up and having a layer morph in. So this kind of hurts.
Miraculously, Sun Tzu survived with only 1. Oh, he's ahead on drones now. So
yeah, he's definitely ahead on drones. He was able to get an amazing connect there with those Bailings to stop them from doing too much. We do have this Overlord going to come in and scout and see what is going on. Sees the lair, and we have the Roach's speed being researched. So looking pretty good for Sun Tzu. Definitely was able to deflect a lot of that damage. I feel like if those Bailings would have gotten some really good connects, I think it would have been a different story. But he was able to just do such a good job. And
Furious Style is going to try to counter this with mutas.
yeah, and he has a
It's gonna
3rd
be
behind
interesting.
this as well. So he's going to tech up, and yeah, he's going to try to go into those mutas.
I don't know if he'll be able to have enough to stop this massive roaches that's going to hit his base.
No, and,
But,
and,
we'll
the,
see.
and the thing is like Furious Style has really kind of cut off his drone production. I mean, just now he's starting to make a couple more, but he doesn't really have the economy to actually go into these spires. And actually, Sun Tzu will spot this. He will see that there is a spire coming, and he's going to go ahead and move out. Looks like we should be able to start getting some spores or something from this. Sphere Style, we'll see these roaches heading his way as well. Ooh. I like this. If he,
Popping 6 mutas.
yeah, I mean, those mutas are definitely going to help out, and eventually will take this out. I mean, maybe if he makes a couple of I guess maybe some Ravagers or something. He can kind of defend those, but he will get some damage done nonetheless. Can deny this third, and should be able to pick these up, these wings up. And the mutas have popped. Behind this, spores are being made, and it looks like this might force. Okay.
Killing that third really hurts. Mutas are really supposed to have the base advantage because what the 4 is containing, and what's being happened is the muta player is being contained, so this is getting really nasty.
Yeah. This is really nice. Plus, with that burrow being done, he's going to be able to burrow. There's not detection anywhere, and with that, those mutas are out, and now these roaches are going to be able to do more damage. He needs to try to get on top of that spire, maybe deny that, but he is getting so many drone kills right now. 22 drones have gone down, more going down, and this is just a massacre right now. Just not enough to defend against this. Mutas trying to do what they can, but these roaches with burrow, with no detection, able to move around, maybe able to do what they can without anything. 12 more roaches on the way, and hydras now. Oh man, this is just looking so bad for Furious Styles. Only 3 drones. 3 drones left for Furious Styles. This is just terrible. Muta's making their way across as well. Gonna try and do some counter harass, but with these hydras popping out, and with the queens, there's just not a lot he can do. Oh man. Spores able to start cleaning this up, and oh, this is looking so bad right now. I mean, he does have a nice flock of muta, but there's just so many spore crawlers, so many queens, and with the hydras, just nothing he can do. And still, yet, there is damage being done here in his main, in his natural. 43 drones altogether have gone down. It looks like he will get the spire as well. Oh, man. Eventually, this will get cleaned up with these mutas. Now that detection has been made, but the damage is definitely done. And Sun Tzu will take the victory, continuing his undefeated streak, going to make it 3-3. Oh, man. Making it match point here. So, GG, well played there from Sun Tzu. Able to just read that and play that as good as he could have. And Furious Style finally getting shut down there. So, GG. And let me get this pulled up here. Doncho. There we go. Doncho, thank you for the follow. Puck GF, thank you for the follow. And Wind StarCraft 2, thank you for the follow, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys so bad. So bad. So more. And Ris3n Cyber, I know, it seems like you keep unfollowing me. I think you just want to keep having your name pop up. That's what it is. You're like, I want to make sure that he knows I am following him. But guys, thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate it. It means more than you know. It continues to encourage me to keep doing this. And yeah, we're finding out in April as well, guys. Hopefully, we're hoping to get the call for WCS Austin to start casting. So let's hope we get that. Definitely been working hard to try to get the best that we can. Been working on the stream, trying to make sure it's the best, and hopefully we get that call. We get the AOK, and we'll get to cast some of the pro matches and see who's going to take WCS Austin. So let's hope for that. But yes, Ace match hype. It's gonna be looks like Shask versus our very own Sun Tzu, Master Sun Tzu.
A random Diamond 3, huh?
Ooh.
Are you allowed to pick random?
I think so. We've had people play random before, as long as it's like you're not like masters in one of them. As long as you're like diamond and you've played 50 games in random, you're usually okay. We've definitely seen a couple randoms. It's not very common, but it's still available there. A lot of times they'll go ahead and tell them what race it is. That way we can know exactly what they are playing against, but I don't think it's necessarily required, so. Ris3n Cyber says, "You got me. I got you, Cyber. I know what you're doing there, buddy. I got my eye on you." But I tell you what, man, it's good to see your name in the chat. I love getting to talk with you guys. And I love seeing some familiar faces, some that are from the Ris3n community, some new ones, some from the other clans. But guys, I appreciate every single one of you. Love seeing you in there. I love talking with you, so feel free to chat. Don't be scared. I know some people like to lurk, they like to just watch. But feel free to chat, get involved, man. Really want to make this into a community, into what it can be, and even greater. So, guys, have at it. I love you guys. My girlfriend, sometimes she gets a little mad because I'll be like today shopping, I was like, man, I really need to get me like a leprechaun hat. I need to get me some glasses for the stream. Like, trying to think of like things to do with you guys and like crazy fun stuff. And so, it's always fun seeing you guys. Trying to like see what we can do. Just like Easter time, I got some. We're gonna get some eggs. I got some like galaxy. I got it right here. Some galaxy egg decorating kit. I think for like subs and like donations and stuff or whatever. We'll do some. Get you an egg, and then maybe at the end of the stream, I'll get my girlfriend to like crack the eggs on my head or something. I don't know. We'll do something silly, something crazy. So be a part of that. And if you guys have any ideas what you think we should do for the stream, feel free to send it a message or tell me on Twitter or tell me on here, and we'll try to get something. Keep things interesting, keep things fun, and all of that. But it looks like just waiting for. Looks like they're adding more people for a stream. Okay, whatever, man. 9 party members. Oh my god, do we need that many party members? I guess, man. It says drops enabled, so I guess so. But I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is?
Drops. I don't know. It says drops enabled.
You don't know what drops are?
No, I don't know. It's something.
It's the 20th anniversary stuff. If you watch a stream I think it's every 15 minutes, someone gets. I don't know if it's one person or. I think there's a certain amount of drops every 15 minutes that get dropped to random viewers that have their Twitch accounts connected to their Battle.net account. You can get Bob Toss after 2 hours, and which is the portrait and the emote, and then you can get other content in StarCraft 2 for free.
What?
Sometimes co-op commanders are dropped, and I think skins, but not a lot of people have gotten drops yet, so we haven't gotten really a whole lot of details.
Huh. Well, I want to get the galactic like console things. I want that for the stream. I think it'd be cool.
So. That will be unlocked later this month. They're going to have a stream. I think it was the 26th or the 27th. Just Google it, or I'll send you a link later. Yeah, I can't wait to use that. I love that. That looks really cool.
Oh, yes. But, yeah, drops are enabled, so I don't know how that works, but if you get a drop, then that's going to be awesome. I don't know. Does it pop up on your... Will it pop up on the stream, I wonder? Like, such and such got a drop, or... Will it just be on their game? I wonder.
It shows on notifications on Twitch.
Awesome. Well, guys, I hope you get a drop. Whatever that entails. But they are enabled from what it says, so.
It's just free stuff.
Most of the time. Yeah, I don't bite most of the time, but if you push me, I might bite a little bit. Alright. So get excited. Doncho with the Dimmy Love. I like those little hearts. Neon Violet Square, the final map for this series. Gonna be Sun Tzu versus Shask. I haven't seen Shask play, so I don't know what he plays or how his style is. Looks like he is gonna be a Terran, so the ZVT gonna be a final here. Looking like it. I like it. No, only one mirror matchup tonight, which is really odd. But regardless, I love it. How many freaking people do we need in here? Oh, well. Oh no, it's a ZVZ! Ah!
Another one. Raffle stomp incoming.
Yeah, I got the Bob Toss thing, but that's about it so far. Nice!
Dude, Bob Toss is the boss.
Bob Toss. He's the boss toss. The boss
Hell yeah.
Tob. The boss Tob. The boss
Dude, you
Tob
gotta
is
put that
Tob.
portrait on. It's so cool.
If I get it,
Oh, I thought you already had it.
I don't know. Maybe. We'll find out.
I think, I would imagine watching your own stream counts, but I don't know.
Yeah, I hope so. it's clickbaiting Blizzard. If it's clickbaiting, Blizzard is trolling us hard. Yeah, they're just trying to get you to watch the stream. That's all. Let's get into it, guys. In the top left-hand corner on Neon Violet Square, representing the Ris3n community, he is Ember Zone Sun Tzu.
And in the bottom right corner, presenting Born Gosu, is that what it is?
Yep.
Is the red Zerg player, Shask.
Alright. ZVZ to finish this out. Last map was crazy. This one will be even crazier with these Neon Violet Squares in the middle. Will be pretty sick. Trying to see if there's any coolness on here. Not really. There's a girl, Supernova, playing. That's about it. Drill Boy. Uh-oh. Alrighty, so looking to see what these players go for. Looks pretty much mirror so far. Looks like Shask might be ahead just a little bit, but Sun Tzu's spawning pool is definitely a little quicker, so he will be able to have those quicker hatcheries. Looks like we are going to have a pause come out here while we are waiting for this, so let's see what's going on.
Excuses, excuses. I'm just kidding.
Alright, so giving just a second, but MFergus9, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it while we're waiting for this. Everyone paying their respects to the latency that is being experienced here by Shask. Everybody press an F. Everybody in the chat, press F. Pay your respects. I have like 70 hours of streams per week since I leave them. I'm not sleeping. I used to do that with. On Swifty's channel, and then he had kind of moved because I was trying to get to where he would host my my stream, but then he like stopped right before right as soon as I had enough, he stopped. It's like, oh my god. Mapex.
Game resumed.
Alright, looks like we are going to get in this after the spam that was going on.
They're just complaining about my spam macro.
Alrighty, so far, pretty standard from both sides. Doing, like I said, about the same thing. Sun Tzu going to be able to have those lings just a little bit quicker. And he's saving up quite a bit of minerals. Might be trying to go into something crazy here. We will see, though. Only 4 Lings on the way, though. Oh, is he going to go for the same style as last time? Looks like it.
He usually floats like 400 before your pool pops, because you have to get Metabolic Boost and 2 Queens, which is 400 minerals, and then as well the extra larva, so that's normal.
Very nice. Shask is going to come in here, see that there is a Spine Crawler, and we'll be able to do. Having a little bit more kind of lag, which kind of sucks, but can't help it sometimes.
Same build, different opponent. Will he see aggression and react? Let's find out.
Yeah, definitely. Behind this, Bailing Nest for Shask and Metabolic Boost. So yeah, definitely looking to get maybe a little aggressive here. Try to do something. Another Bailing Bus. A Bailing Bus. And looks like this Overlord might just barely escape with his life.
No, it's gonna die.
Oh no! No, he died right before my eyes. I can't go on, guys. Oh,
It's so bloody.
Poor.
Oh, the you overlordity.
It's an Overlordity. No. No. Poor Overlord.
It's hard to wordplay, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, poor Overlords, they just go in, they do their day-to-day jobs, they get killed, and it's like, they didn't do nothing. They're going to have a little bit of a come in here, but stomped very well. And, uh-oh.
Already putting down an extra spine.
Look at that. He's just a sexy little cow right there. At the karaoke pub. That's where we need to go, guys. Next next Ris3n karaoke night needs to be at Alan's pub, karaoke pub. But I digress. So far, looks like a little bit more aggression going to come out here from Shask. Sees that there are some wings coming across. Speed is done though for Shask. He's going to get in here. And looks like he's just going to scout around. He does scout the Roach Warden, which is going to be really nice. He's going to be able to know he's doing the same kind of build, possibly, as well as begin preparing for this. +1 missile attack is on the way as well.
I don't think Shask is going to be ready for this. He's only got Lings and Banes. He's getting a lair, but not a Roach Warren or Spines. This is going to be brutal.
Yeah, definitely going to be dangerous here. Alright. Evo Chamber does go down here. Another one anyways for Shask. Gonna try to block some of this. But we have roaches galore. 6 roaches. Getting ready to pop out and even more. 8. Oh man, he is going roach heavy. He wants them roaches. Oh, well done. Burrow being done as well. And then also he does have that speed being researched. So this is going to help him really get quicker. And then once the actual underground burrow gets done, be even better. Lynx are going to come across here, going to try to do some damage, but there's just so much army here. Even though we do have a move out coming out now. And we'll get scouted by Shasky. We'll see that this is coming. And once again, the lag. Oh, no. It wasn't a lag, they just stopped. Oh, yeah, no, it did. Okay.
No, someone's lagging.
Ah, Guevara. Leave, Guevara. Yeah. So, we are going to have a push out here with these roaches. Going to go over here. Being scouted, he is going to actually, born Gosu's Shask is going to come back. He is going to be ready for this. So many Lings are in here. Roaches are going to be forced back here, though. Will he have to actually burrow from this? He does. Helps him out. Actually able to help kind of revive those. And with that,
you know, popping 2 Banelings over that big cluster wouldn't be a bad idea if he has an Overseer to clean it up.
Just like that. Is able to pull that up. And behind this, just more and more roaches. 8 more roaches are on the way. And what do you do against all of these Lings? I mean, eventually he can actually clean this up, but with this Overseer coming in now for Shask, he's not going to be able to just play peekaboo with these Lings. He's actually going to have to kind of make sure he does okay. Nice couple of bailing hits, just taking out a couple of roaches. Looks like this might actually get cleaned up here. Nice kind of moves. And, ooh, he just has enough roaches over that he could actually kind of clean this up, but is going to go back. He's going to try to macro up, get some more roaches. 15 roaches are on the way, though, for Shask. So he is now committed to these roaches and let the roach versus roach wars commence. These roaches from Sun Tzu just kind of being out on the map, making sure that he doesn't just stay at home, able to build up. Behind this, a third is down now for Sun Tzu. He's got to get that economy going, especially because Shask has had this base up a little bit longer. Definitely needs to make sure he has those minerals for this. Heal up here as well a little bit, and man, craziness. Fourth base does come down for Sun Tzu as well now, so he is really going to start macroing up behind this. And Hydras are now coming out for Sun Tzu, so now he will be able to have that air and also the ground support here. Trying to get some good engagements around here with these roaches. And with the +2 for Sun Tzu, these roaches are just going to eat through Shasks. And get in here, and there's just so much here. Able to actually clean up these roaches. He's doing such a good job microing these down, actually letting these roaches kind of hide out. And just like that, this third should go down here. He's got to be so careful, though, that he doesn't overextend. Hydras are going to come in here now with these roaches, and so this third base is going to go down. This is huge right now for Sun Tzu. He's going to come in and try to get on top of all of these roaches, trying to get a good engagement. He's got to be so careful, though, that he doesn't just overextend in this. Sun Tzu pushing him and pushing him, and he smells the victory. He wants it good. Going to pull back a little bit, open it up with just a little bit, try to get a good surround here on these. Behind this, we have more Hydras on the way, and just a flood of roaches, a flood of Hydras coming out here for Sun Tzu. And with these third and fourth bases now finishing up, he's going to have so much more larva in this. Behind, he does drone up just a little bit, but still, Sun Tzu smells the blood in the water. He is at 114 supply, 66 army supply, and rising. He feeling like he's got this, but Shask isn't out of this yet. He does have his +2, and right now Shask does have that armor upgrade, so right now, if he can get some good engagements on this army, he might be able to overcome, but he just keeps getting in these bad positions. Sun Tzu just being so good, and now he's going to take out this rock. That's going to open this up so well for the Blue Zerg player. All right. Nice engagements here. It looks like he will clean this up. Those Hydras is doing so much damage. Gonna get the Queen and gonna get on top of this, but now with Hydras evening the playing field a little bit, he's got to be careful that he doesn't just overextend. We do have more roaches, more Hydras coming in. And gonna try to get a little bit of a surround here and start taking out some of these overlords. And right now, this is just looking so grim right now. Hydras just doing some work. He's got to be careful. This Spine Crawler doing work right now. Does actually get that taken down, so very well done there. And these Hydras just going ham. Hydra versus Hydra right now. And Shask, he is +2 right now with his armor, but there's just not enough army here for him. And like that, these Hydras, these roaches are going to get in here. He does actually pull back, waiting for more army, and at the same time, just flooding more and more roaches. Wings now going to be made into the mix. 6 more roaches for both of them, and I love this from both players. But this is just looking so bad right now for Shask. Will he be able to stop this? Will he be able to pull through? But with 4 bases, that's just not going to be enough. And GG will be called. Shask will take the victory there. Or will take the loss. I'm sorry. Sun Tzu will take the victory. And that is going to win it for the Ris3n community in this best of 7 series. GG. a matchup. And just like that, Sun Tzu going 16-0. It's just been on fire this whole league. Yes, it's crazy.
I mean, to be fair, he's like almost the top MMR that's allowed in this tournament or clan war. So
Yeah, well, the thing is like he before each clan war, he practices against the different league. He practices these different builds, and like I said, during these like offs, like when he's not playing, he's practicing, and he's just starting to really come around as a player. And so yeah, he's getting up there. I mean, I beat him today, so I mean he is beatable. He's not unbeatable, but he and I'm only a D3, so but he is so good. So GG. And that is going to be it, guys. Sun Tzu taking the victory, like I said, for the Ris3n community. What a matchup. And let's see. Okay, I did with that. But guys, that is going to do it for me. Hope you guys had a good one. And don't worry, don't fret. Tomorrow we do have more StarCraft action. It's going to be the Ris3n community versus Stand to the End. So you do not want to miss it on here on this channel. Like I said, it's going to be about 7, 8 o'clock. Let me check. But yeah, it's 7, 8 o'clock. Be here. I will post it. I will spam it. I will do all of that, guys. And check it out. Then Saturday, like I said, we will be doing another one. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Psionic Aftermath and Ris3n for the Alpha Team League. Or no, just a clan war. And then Sunday we do have on Africa TV, we are going to be casting some show matches with GMs and stuff that are playing. I don't know, something set up by Africa TV. They have asked me to cast once again, so GG to that. But guys, thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed your time, and we will see you guys next time. And remember, when gravity hits, it all comes down. You guys have a great night, and we will see
Hope
you.
I wasn't too bad a co-caster.
Oh no, you were great, man. It's definitely, definitely if like you haven't done it a whole lot. Sometimes it does, like not necessarily nerves, but sometimes it's like, what do I say, or like how do I do things? But as you practice and as you keep doing it, it just kind of comes naturally. So.
Well, I had a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, thanks. And guys, give a warm thank you to Swarmonomics for helping cast tonight. Definitely Stufflight normally does it, and sometimes some others, but Swarmonomics wanted to step up to the plate and wanted to help, and did a great job. So guys, make sure you give him a thanks, and thank you, Swarmonomics, for helping me out. And we will.
Thank you, Gravity.
Yeah, not too bad. We will see you guys next time. Like I said, tomorrow night, be here, be square. It's going to be Ris3n, I believe Ris3n competitive versus All Inspiration. You do not want to miss it, guys. So have a good night, and we will see you next time. Like I said, when gravity hits,
Good night.
It all comes down. We'll see you guys.
Going down. It's going down. Hey, I know you think you the one, homie. But can't nobody escape gravity. It's going down. Going down.
Born from the ashes. 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 Born from the. Watch me rain. I'm gonna make it bend and break. Say a prayer, but let the good times roll. In case God doesn't show.
Disconnected.